Hello, and welcome to the first ever episode of Brewed Reviews here on Pound 40's Gaming YouTube channel. This is a series where I spend some time with the video games that we all know and love, let them brew a little bit, and then share my thoughts and experiences. You know, like a normal review video, only like 5 months later. Because who doesn't want a review of a game after they stopped playing it? I won't review one until I've played it at least 21 hours, and I've had the ability to play it many times while drinking to see how it holds up. Something else a little different about the scoring system. There are a lot of games out there that are a lot of fun, but may have their flaws. There are also a lot of games that are just awful, and very few that are masterpieces. I don't want to get caught up in the 10-point or 100% minutia. Instead, I will try to break down a game, what it does well, what it doesn't do as well, by how fun it is to play, or if it needs a few beers to make it tolerable. What that means is an inverse and frankly pretty messed up rating system, in which I award an entire 6-pack to awful games, like for example Homefront: The Revolution, and in theory 0 beers to absolute masterpieces like Uncharted 4. But let's be honest, 0 beers is just irresponsible, so those games will get a sip and enjoy rating, while a majority of the others will get a 1 to 5 beers rating. So now that I've explained how it all works, let's pop the top on an annual fan favorite and spend some time with Madden 17 in this episode of Brewed Reviews. Madden 17, the annual football title from Electronic Arts, the sure thing reliable video game franchise in the US. It's basically the light beer of the video game market. There is nothing wrong with that, after all. It is almost exclusively what I drink. It is reliable, they churn it out without fail, and it's always delicious. You know what you're getting each time, and don't question it. That is exactly what Madden is. They tell you they are tweaking the recipe, but really it's just the same with a new label on it and a few less hops. We tired of the analogy yet? Good. Madden does a few things really well. It provides an enjoyable experience year after year and doesn't surprise you with anything you hate. It's steady. That doesn't mean it is without flaws, however. Upgraded this year was the correction of the throw out of sack animation. Madden announced this on their website with the description, "Throw out of sack is how Madden has previously handled situations where a defender triggered a sack animation on a quarterback who already started his throwing motion. In these cases, the ball would often appear to simply fall out of his hand as the sack animation triggered. With ball physics, we now have organic outcomes in these situations. They can result in fumbles and strip sacks." Oh, really? Let's take a look. I'm sorry, organically do what now? No, they haven't changed anything. They've altered things so that a new problem emerges in that they don't throw the ball, they just drop it, or barely throw it in what would be intentional grounding, but that looks more like a fumble than anything. It happens when it's the user throwing it, though. They found a way to still dick you over that way. Really, this is just a result of not having enough competition in the marketplace to force them into doing actual change instead they could just write about it. Speaking of competition in the marketplace, that brings me to the next point. This year's Madden also promised the integration of ball physics. Yay! Sir Isaac Newton would be so proud that you integrated something so flawlessly into a football game almost a decade after your previous competitor did it 2 generations of consoles ago. That's right, Madden 17 brings the return of NFL 2K whatever's animation and ball physics in the passing game. All this means really is they found a new way to kind of choose when they want to dick you over. They made the passing game look cool again, which is awesome, but they've also added a lot of potential for just what the fuck moments. Regardless, it still plays like Madden, it feels like Madden, it looks like Madden. It really is Madden. It's a better version of Madden than last year's, and it will continue to be a little better. It's just a matter of how much better it will get year over year. It's not all bad, though. They introduced a new field goal and punt blocking mechanic, made the kicking game feel like it means something, and returned all the same game modes we know and love. Still noticeably missing is a feature from NHL 13 that not enough people took advantage of. GM Connected, which allowed you to play co-op franchises online with your friends on the same team at the same time. Having that integrated into Madden would be a tremendous step forward, seeing as they add a few things each year. We should have it by the time PS16 comes around, I hope. Those of us that do have the ability to share play on PS4, there is a workaround by just having your friend play on that with your offline franchise as a second player. via your system. It's not great, but it'll have to do until we get something better. Madden 17 is the not great video game version of beer. It gets the job done on a Tuesday night in the dead of winter. Pop open 3 beers and enjoy this one until Madden 18 comes out. Changes everything by introducing something dumb like more realistic weather elements. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next time when I review Rainbow Six Siege. And click the like or subscribe button to see new videos as they post here on Pound 40's Gaming's YouTube channel. Cheers.